I'm talking with both the clients there, both a married couple, and they said, you know what, I love the extras of what you've presented here today, Tara, and we do feel really comfortable with you. But we have to be really honest. We're just starting to feel as though everybody has the same message. Everybody can tell us what they want to do when it comes to a lease renewal. They can tell us that they're going to present us with an RP data appraisal. They can tell us all these things and the value that they're going to bring. But there's other areas in which we really need to know and what's going to happen when, things don't go right. I said, you bang on. I can tell you in the last week, just before our presentation, I've had one tenant that attempted to commit suicide. And thankfully we picked up on that in the emails, and I had the ability to be able to call the police and have a welfare check done. And then after that, a few days later, I had two friends. They've been friends for 25 years. They've been living together in this property for just over 12 months, decided to part ways, devastated both of them. And I've spent time on the phone to them, listening to their breakdown and working them through this tenant break lease process and giving them that time to be heard. And then a few days earlier, I received this message from a tenant. I had them approved 3 days prior to the day that they wanted to move in. I continued to follow them up, and I messaged them at 8 o'clock at night because I thought it was suspicious that I hadn't got their lease back and they were to move in within that next 24 to 48 hours. And thankfully I did, because this was the message that I got. Hi, Tara, we've had a chat about the house tonight and have decided it's just not for us. We sincerely apologise for the inconvenience. Now, I can't remember if we have an angry card here, but I can tell you I could have definitely sent that very angry emoji back and given these tenants an absolute royal serve. But what would that have proven? What would that have changed? Certainly not the response that I sent back to them. But the message to this landlord, this couple I should say, was very clear. They have 3 examples of things that have happened within the last 7 days. And you're right. I can, and the other property managers that have come through and met with you, we can all do really well in the areas that work and go to plan. We all know how to do that, and we love to deliver high service. And I can guarantee you they will want, and that their goal will be to be just as professional as I am here today. But you need to make sure that your investment with someone, when it comes to deciding on who is managing that property, that fee that you're paying each week, whatever that might be, on whatever percentage scale, is that you know when it's a tough time, like those 3 examples, that you have that person there that is prepared to do the work that's needed to get the best result for you as a client. Now, I'm going out there after this presentation to sign that listing. Woo, it's very exciting, I know. And it felt amazing to have that release. I have never, ever been so open about what we genuinely experience. And I'm not saying it's going to work with every landlord, but I am saying if you feel it and you know you need to share some real, raw examples of the day-to-day work that we do, think about the hours that are involved in some of those conversations. I personally spent on the phone Friday night an hour with the mother of this tenant, trying to help her through what will happen next and the different ways in which we can work together. It's those conversations that landlords don't want to deal with. They don't want to have. And this is what they need to know and understand in 2021. And we have the power to do it. We have the power to deliver it. And we have an international crisis that has happened with COVID that is actually pushing more and more of these issues into our space. Would we all agree? Hands up there. Wow, some people have changed. Whew. There's definitely been some tenants that have just, who knows where they come from and who this person is. And it's the world that we're in now. So we have an opportunity now more than ever before to truly present the value of what we can deliver. And you can share those real case stories. And I would probably consider that many of you are sitting there going, oh, I can think of that one story, or maybe something I've shared as a reality of what you have experienced as well. But they want real people. They wanted real people in 2011, and they still want real people now.